So hello students, so from today onwards we'll again start a new chapter, that is from R.S. Agarwal. This is chapter 10 percentage, and today we'll do exercise 10A, and from this exercise we'll do some selective sums. Okay, so today I have selected three sums, that is question number 10, 11 and 15. So let's see what is there in question number 10, as I've already written the question on the board. So you can see that find the number. You have to find the number whose 6 1 by 4% is 2. Fine. So we have to find out this number. As we are not aware of this number, so the first thing that we have to do is let the number be x. This is the first thing that we have to do. Now we have to frame an equation. So according to the question, you have to write. So according to the question, what it is said, find the number whose 6 1 by 4% is 2. That means 6 1 by 4% of a number will give you 2. So how to write this? 6 1 by 4% of a number will give, that is equals to 2. Now in place of a number we'll now put x, in place of we'll put multiplication sign, and this percentage form is in the mixed fraction form. So we'll change it into the improper form. That is 6 4s are 24 plus 1, 25 by 4, and if, okay, again we will write it down in this way. Into, in place of number we'll write x, and then we'll write 2. Fine. Now we have to remove this percentage sign. So we know that when we remove the percentage signs, we divide any number by 100. So it will look like 4 into 100, like this, into x, that would be equals to 2. Now let us reduce this. 25 ones are 25, 25 fours are 100. So now it will look like 1 into x is x, 4 into 4 is 16, that would be equals to 2. Now to get the value of x, we have to transpose this 16 towards the right hand side. So that would be x would be equals to 2 into 16, that is equals to 32. So the required number, so you will write at last, therefore the required number is 32. Okay, so this is the first solution of question number 10. Now we'll move on to sum number 11. Now we will do sum number 11. So what we have in sum number 11, what amount is 10% more than rupees 90? So it is the amount that we have to find which is 10% more than 90. So before, the first thing that we have to understand, what is 10% of 90? Fine. Suppose if I give you one example, suppose if I have been given 1000 rupees and somebody is saying that I have to spend only 10% of this amount. I have to spend only 10% of this amount. So I have to see that what is the 10% of this amount, then only I can spend. So how to see that? 10% of 1000 is what? So we have to see 10 by 100 into 1000. So when I reduce it, I see that I have to spend 100 rupees. That means 10% of 1000 is rupees what? 100 rupees. That means I can spend 100 rupees. Now according to the question, what they have said, that you have to find the amount. You have to find out an amount which is 10% more than 90. But before that, you have to see what is 10% of 90. Then only we can find out the amount which is 10% more than 90, isn't it? So the first thing that we have to find out, students, is what is 10% of 90. So we'll write this 10% of 90. This is the first thing that we have to find out. So 10% of 90 means 10 by 100 into 90. So after reducing, we see that it is rupees 9. Fine. So 10% of 90 is rupees 9. Now if this is 10% of 90, so what will be the amount which is 10% more than 90? More than means we have to add. That means we have to add this 9 to this rupees 90, and in that way we will get the amount which is 10% of rupees 90, because 10% of rupees 90 is what? 9 only. So we have to add 9 to rupees 90. Okay, so we will get the required number. So therefore the amount which is 10% more than 90, more than rupees 90 would be what? There would be a 90 and we have to increase more 9 rupees because this is 10% of 90. This is rupees 9. So your answer is rupees 99. So this is the amount which is 10% more than rupees 90. Very, very important question. This type of question will give you 2 marks. Now let's move on to sum number 15. Now we'll do question number 15. So what we have in question number 15. What percent of 84 is 14? Now this you have to be very, very careful with the statements. Fine. So what percent? This time you have to find the percent. So when you are not aware of the percent, the first thing that you will do is let the percentage be x percent. Okay, this is what you have to find out, x percent. Once you know the value of x, you will know the percentage also. Now how to frame the equation, that is a very important thing to understand. See how to frame an equation. Now you just concentrate on these 2 words, of and is. Okay, this will help you to frame your equation. Now wherever is written, that means it is, here you have to give equals to sign. Okay, wherever is written, you have to put an equals to sign. So equals to 14. Now you know this. Fine. Equals to 14. It has to be something equals to 14. What percent of 84? That means what percent means? Percent we have assumed as what? X percent. So we will write x percent of 84. Okay. Always remember that of should be on the left hand side and is should be represented as equals to sign. These 2 words are very, very important. Of 84, of any number would be always towards the left hand side, and is will represent always equals to, or gives. In place of a, sometimes it is written gives, G-I-V-E-S. Okay, so in that place you will write equals to sign. Now this is the equation. Now what you have to target, what you have to find it out, you have to find out x. Fine. So now we know that if you have to remove this percentage sign, so we have to divide the x by 100. In place of you will put into sign, then you will write 84 and then you will write 14. So now 84 is having 1 as a denominator, we all know that. Now what I will do that, I will multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So it will look like x into 84 is 84x, 100 into 1 is 100. That would be equals to 14. So what is our main objective? To get the value of x. So I have to make this x independent. So I have to take 100 towards this side and 84 also this side. That is cross multiplication. So x is equals to 14 into 100 by 84. Fine. So if I solve this, so 14 6 are 84, 14 1s are 14, 14 6 is 84, and 106 can be reduced by 2, so 50, 2 50s are 100, 2 3s are 6, so your answer is 50 by 3%. So don't leave your answer in the fractional form, instead you give it in the mixed fraction form. So 3 1s are 3, okay, so that will give you what? 15. Okay, 50 by 3, 3 1s are 3, 20, 3 6 18, that is 16, 2 by 3 would be your final answer. Okay, so that's it for today's session, boys. Thank you so much. God bless you and stay blessed.